Bulgarian Split Squat, great exercise to hit your glutes and quads, get a good bit of load through the legs without necessarily putting a big amount of weight on your back for something like a back squat. This exercise isn't as complicated as people sometimes make it out to be. You're going to put your foot back on a bench about a half meter to a meter behind you. Foot can be flat, foot can be up on your toes, totally up to you, whatever feels most comfortable. Through the movement, you want to have most of your weight shifted over that front foot. So really think of this as a single leg squat on the front leg. The back leg shouldn't really be doing much in the way of pushing at all. It really just sits there and relaxes. And the cue that I like to use is it's just like a floppy tail. Just sits behind you and helps you a bit with balance, but doesn't actually push you up off that bench. Now I say foot off the bench, but you can also put your foot quite comfortably on a pad that's hooked onto a barbell that's at a similar height to that bench. And this is a bit easier if you need to make it lower or higher if you've got particularly long or short legs. One of the simplest and really easiest ways to actually load this up is just with a goblet hold. So grabbing a dumbbell or a kettlebell, holding it in front of your chest. This is a really easy one to make sure that you can keep your weight shifted over that front foot. Shouldn't send you too far back or make you lose much balance. Another simple option is 2 dumbbells held side by side. You can have them on whatever angle you feel is necessary to keep that stability. So that one in my right arm there is held slightly in front of my body rather than right out to the side. This helps me keep that weight shifted over that front foot. Another option is 2 dumbbells held at the shoulders with a neutral grip, so palms facing one another. Quite simple again, but it can be a bit tricky finding that balance the first time you do it. There are all sorts of exotic ways that you can load this exercise. I've even seen it done with a kettlebell behind the head like this before. But really the key is to make sure that that weight is shifted right on that middle of that front foot, making sure that everything is smooth, controlled on the way down, back leg is relaxed, and you're pushing forward again to that front foot. If you are a barbell fan, you are probably thinking, can I do this in a back squat position or in that front rack? You can get away with doing Bulgarian split squats with a barbell. I would caution against it simply as a matter of safety. You're not really going to be getting anything better out of doing it with the barbell, but you are going to be making it a lot harder to drop the load and escape from the exercise if something were to go wrong. All that being said, this is a fantastic exercise that should really be in most people's training routines, whether they're an athlete or not. It's safe, it's very effective, and its strength gains transfer across to a number of other lifts and athletic pursuits. So that ticks all the big 3 boxes for me. If you don't have some variation of the Bulgarian split squat in your training routine, you really are missing out.